Oops. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to the Conservative Viewpoint. I am your host, Charlie, the Country Conservative, and I am so glad you're joining me tonight. We're broadcasting live on December 10th, 2025, and you know what that means? It's Christmas season. That's right. But let's be honest, the only thing being wrapped up and delivered this year by the left seems to be a big, messy pile of lawlessness. This is the show where you don't just talk about the issues. We dive headfirst into the swamp, and tonight's topic is a sleigh ride straight through the mess. The left continued efforts for lawlessness to continue in this country. Now, I want you to look around. The very fabric of our society, the basic expectation that laws apply to everyone is being frayed. And it's not accidental. It's a continued, concentrated effort by those who believe that the rules for the little people, not for them, and their powerful machine, of course. We are seeing case after case of alleged fraud, money laundering operations tied directly to the Democratic power brokers. And what's their response when they get caught with their hands in the cookie jar? And the evidence is staggering high than a Christmas tree. They double down. They mobilize their armies of lawyers, bureaucrats, along with their rioting sheep to tie up the courts and to cause chaos and burn down the streets, and also to shut down any conservative voices that dare to expose the truth. They're not just committing the crimes, they are actively fighting to keep the illegal operations going. It's like watching a kid trying to stuff all of his toys under the bed and claiming his room is clean. Except these aren't toys, they are taxpayer dollars and the integrity of our nation. And speaking of integrity, let's talk about the incredible ICE director, Tom Homan. This man is a true patriot. He is diving deep, putting in the work that too many in Washington, D.C. refuse to do. And he is shining a giant spotlight on the issues that have been swept under the rug for years, especially Omar's immigration file. Yes, sir, Bub. This isn't about politics as usual, folks. This is about national security and the rule of law. We are talking about allegations, serious allegations of marriage fraud to her own brother just to gain entry into the United States. Think about that for a second. If these allegations prove true, this is a betrayal of our immigration system, and it is a stark, unbelievable example of the two-tier justice system. One for the elite on the left and one for the rest of us. It's time for the truth to be the gift that keeps on giving. And Tom Homan is acting like a very determined, straight-talking Santa Claus, delivering accountability whether they want it or not. But here is why we are all here. The forces of lawlessness are powerful, but we are more powerful when we stand together and speak the truth. This is the Conservative Viewpoint, and this show is your show. And I want you to know, I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you're seeing in your communities. I want to see your takes on this corruption, the cover-ups, and the sheer audacity of those who think they are above the law. So don't be shy. Get in the chat right now. Let your voices be heard. Light up the chat with your thoughts, your facts, your concerns, questions, anything, because that is what the Conservative Viewpoint is truly about. We are just getting started on this incredible show. So grab your hot cocoa, settle in, and let's take back our country. We'll be right back after this short break because the show begins now. Hi, everyone, and welcome. It is Hump Day here on the Conservative Viewpoint. Yes, guys, we've got a lot going on tonight. A lot of stuff happening that is just too unbelievable, but you can't make it up. Oh, yeah. We're going to get into that here shortly, guys, and see a lot of stuff. I do have a few videos tonight. Let me scroll down here so I remember where I'm at. But hi, guys. Welcome to the show. I'm glad to see you guys in here. Anyone new to the show, welcome. We're glad to have you. We love having new people, new faces, new names pop up over here. And If you're new to the show, jump on chat. Give us a shout out. Say hi. We love seeing people say hi so we can give a shout out back. So let's get busy. We're going to get over here and we're going to get over here to talk to Rumble over here where we got McCastle happening right now over there. Hey, McCastle, how you doing tonight? And down here, we've got Facebook. And I know there's people on Facebook. You guys get to get on there and say hi. I'll switch over to my Facebook so I can type it if I'm playing a video or something. But I can give you a shout out and say hi over the air. So make sure you get it over here and you tell me hi over there. So we got YouTube. We got Twitch back because Twitch isn't offended by my moron imbecile title from yesterday's show. Yeah. So they took me off because of that. Oh, yeah. So we got X. We've got Kick over here. We got Getter up here with the Getter gang over here. Let me get over here to see what they got. I got another computer I have to get to. So let me get the other mouse. So we got Radical Right, Sean Justice starting us off over here right now. Right? What's up, Sean? We got Texas John. We got Cat K3. Hey, Cat, what's happening, girl? All right, let's go down here a little bit here. We got Shell. Hi, Shell. All right, let's keep going down here to see who else we got happening down here. We got Conrad. Guys, welcome to the show. Got to keep going on down here. Cecil 1776. There he is, man. What's going on, Cecil? Come on, guy. Keep Texas Red is here. Welcome to the show again. Nice to see you again. Guys, come on in there, Getter. Get on in here and say hi to everybody, the Getter gang. Mr. Joe Public himself. Guys, welcome. I love seeing you guys in here right now. So, hey, come on, Getter guys. And everybody in there and Getter, get on here and join us and say hi. We love seeing new faces and new names up here. So get on here. Wendover, welcome to the show. Found the name right there. Love it. See you, guy. How you doing? All right. Let me put the bifocals on. They're not even bifocals. They're reading glasses. But we're going to go down here to the Whipkin Warriors and give a shout out to Kurt, the Bayou man. Kurt right there. New Orleans is in the house. Welcome, Kurt. Hey, Fixer. There's Fixer right there. We got Cecil over here, too, in Whipkin. We got Gregory Alley Corge Jr., our resident truck driver extraordinaire right there. He is. Guys, if you're on Whipkin, check out his page for his podcast. You'll love it. We got Colin from Scotland. Yes, sir, Bob, we do. There he is, the man himself. We got John M. over here. Sean Lively, what's up, Sean? We got John M. I said John M. We got him over here. We got Jeremy. Welcome, Jeremy, to the show. All right, Jeremy. Hey, let's keep going down here. Texas Tammy, there she is. Texas Tammy's here. Right there she is, guys. Welcome, everyone. Love having you guys here. Love seeing new names pop up over there in chat. Hey, guys, welcome to the show. Don't forget, I want some pictures from you guys. Christmas pictures. Come on, get them to me. We've only got, another week or so left so I can get a video together and show everybody the magnificent colors and displays and everything. And don't forget, hey, I wanted to mention, too, any of you guys that got the Christmas cards I sent out to you, anyone that's got them destroyed by the stupid post office, send me a picture of it. I did not make it to the post office today. I had to run an emergency for an elderly neighbor into the hospital because they might need surgery, and I had to get there. So I will get there. Charles, what's happening, Charles? Over in Wimpkin. Charles is over there. I had to run over there, so I didn't get to the post office today. I do have a couple of the pictures, and Vic threw hers away already. If you threw them away, that's fine, but let me know because I'm going down there, and I'm going to tell them I want my money back for the machineless pay that I had to put out extra on top of another stamp and say, hey, you guys can't do your freaking job. I'm not paying for shit that's getting destroyed. So I'm going to tell them that. So we'll see what happens. They probably won't give me my money back. I'm pretty sure of that. So my card came today fine, and so did my prizes. Yo, thank you. That's great, Kat. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, he might have to have his leg cut off there, Shell. So I had to run over there and make sure he understood what was going on. He's a little slow. Older he gets, and I think this might be what's messing his mind up. He's got an infection in his legs, and it might be messing his head up. So I had to take care of that. So that's okay. It'll take a couple minutes for me to get to the post office sometime tomorrow after I work out, and it's going to be cold tomorrow. So, hey, guys, if you don't have your names in for the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway here on the Conservative Viewpoint, you can put it in right here at the Conservative Viewpoint at yahoo.com. Get your name into me. The only stipulation is you have to be watching the show to win. I've got 2 winners already, or 3 winners. We've got 1 sent out, and I got 2 sitting up in my living room waiting to go out tomorrow. Or it'll be 3 because whoever wins tonight, I'll be sending 3 of them out tomorrow. And we got one every day this week, every day except Friday of next week, and then 2 days the following week. Guys, get it in here if you want into the drawing. And I'm sure by the pile over here, I will have extras left over after the new year, and we'll continue to give them away until I get rid of everything that I have. I've got coins. I've got Trump coins. I still got more mugs, tumblers. I'll let you know after the 12 Days of Christmas is over, but you want your name in for the drawing, get it in here because it's all's going done, man. We're getting rid of it all. That's crazy there, Texas, Tammy. You cannot. Lovely Mary Ann just pulled in there right there. There she is, guys. Mary Ann, welcome. Daniel, what's happening, Daniel? But yes, the post office sucks, guys. And I've gotten things from Tammy and from John and Vic and other ones that told me that their packages got messed up, and I'm pissed about it. You pay extra money so it doesn't get that way, and they screw you over. The hell with them. I'm so sick of it. They need to get diesel fixed. Then I can deliver them in person. Don't have to worry about it. Kat's husband stole her Eagle sticker. Yeah, she got her package and everything was fine. Thank God. And hers went to Arizona. And that's crazy, right? Oh, yeah. That's crazy. All right. Admittedly, Charlie, the flyer thing did have a wee rip in it. And there was a water damage on one side. Gee, the water damage definitely down to Scottish weather. Oh, Daniel got his too. Thank God. That's why I ask. I hope you guys let me know when you get stuff, because you never know if you're going to get it. And I bring up Colin from Scotland. He never did get his first one from me, but he got his second one. He just got it the other day. So you never know with this post office. I'm going to go down and bitch a little bit tomorrow. So, hey, let's get busy. Let's not waste no time. We got a lot going on, and we've got to get busy. So the email is down there in the ticker. If you want to get Sean from Maryland, his was ripped too. So I'm talking, I think 8 to 10 people have told me already they've had rips in it or some kind of damage to it. And I'm so, yes, go Postal. That was funny right there. I love that. But yes, that's what it just sucks. You have to worry about stuff you're putting out to people, and it gets to them and it's destroyed. And you pay all that money. The post office ain't worth 70-some cents that they charge you, let alone another 52 cents or 53 cents, something like that they charged me for machinable or not machinable to do hand only. But they didn't listen. They ran it through the machines anyways and broke everything, bent the whistles and stuff. And some of them come up missing. We've had that problem with Pat. Pat is right there. Pat, I think Pat had her coin taken. It was empty when she got it. I sent her a Trump coin, and it was empty. It was missing when she got hers. Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, that's right, McCastle over there. I love that. All right, let's get busy, guys. We got a lot of stuff to go over here. Did you guys hear this about McDonald's pulls an unsettling Christmas commercial after it sparks massive backlash? I want you to watch this real quick. It's only 45 seconds because this kind of pissed me off too. So take a look.
It's the most terrible time of the year. All the stuff turned to mayhem. Even Santa knows space, and the tree redecorated your place. It's the most terrible time of the year. The roast burned to charcoal,
and the cookies burned too.
Freaking chaos, it feels like a zoo. It's the most terrible time of the year. So you flee from the madness, the lights and the cheer, and hide out in McDonald's till January's here.
Now, did you guys see that? You had to, because I just played it, right? But this is, remember yesterday I showed you the judge that allowed a murder of a little girl off with 120 hours community service in the Netherlands? This is from the Netherlands. Oh, yes, the pathetic pieces of shit cutting on Christmas. And why the hell would anyone do that? You know, I have told you before, I eat at McDonald's. I haven't for a while because I've been trying to lose a little bit of weight from all my surgeries and everything. And this is pathetic. You don't want like Christmas? Fuck you. Don't celebrate it. Don't even mention it if you don't like it. Go to hell away. Don't even run your mouth about it. But this putting shit on there like that whatever store they put it in, they should shut it down. Exactly, Kat. That's a fact. All right, let's keep going. Got that out of here. Let's get McDonald's the hell off my screen here. Come on. Delete it. Anytime now, computer. Thank you very much. All right, Trump was in PA the other day. Said the Democrats broke the economy and he's trying to fix it. And that's an exact fact that they've broken everything. They've broken this whole economy. It went to shit, and he's having trouble getting the prices down. But they are down, and they're still trying to blame him on the prices. And it's not Trump's prices. These are Biden's prices, and these little worthless Democrats. He also said that at the rally in PA, where he was at the Poconos, that's above me, north of me. But Trump at the rally, Biden's auto pen signed Fed appointments could be invalid. We need to start seeing some action with this stuff. We hear it all the time. Could be this, could be that. They are the lawlessness that I was talking about in my ad today is everything I showed you pretty much 90% yesterday of Democrats' lawlessness. And it continues every single day. You turn on the news, you're going to see what they accuse Democrats of, this lawlessness, the corruption, the fraud, and all this stuff. But we're not seeing any actions on it. Yes, Bidenomics, keep it red. Bidenomics has destroyed this country, and it continues to destroy this country until Trump can get these prices down. That's what's going to continue to happen. No different than the Obamacare that these Democrats are still fighting for. And I might have one of those in here, but we'll see about that. But we're going to continue on with this. So let's go with this one. The War Department confirms that 87 narco-terrorists have been killed. Blast scummy reporting of major news site. Of course, all these fake news media are trying to sit there and say that it's illegal and every unconstitutional and everything. You're not allowed to be doing it. It's war crimes. No, it's not. It's a fact that it is. Blonde is failing America. Exactly right. Paid $2.06 for gas. Texas. That's in Texas, obviously. Keep it Texas red. Texas red said she paid $2.06 for gas. Gas prices are going to start coming down slowly because of Trump doing away with Biden's, all his orders and stuff that he's put up. Trump's done away with them. So gas prices will come down slowly. But you got these idiot liberals in here, especially in PA, trying to stick up for that dumbass governor of ours, saying that it's the gas station owners that are doing it. No, it's not. They put on there that he lowered prices down like 20 cents off the tax gap. No, he didn't. He didn't lower a dime on them because every bit of that money is supposed to go to infrastructure, road construction, everything, and it has not been. A little part of it is, but it's not all going down there. These people, these Democrats, have these people so brainwashed, they're idiots. I think they're idiots before they've been brainwashed. But CNN banned Stephen Miller. CNN, and I think we might have that tonight. CNN, maybe not. I'll mention it, though, here shortly. Thank you for that, Kat. It's been a mess of mass. Wait, but with this War Department, these people are sitting there crying and whining about them protecting our country. Another part of them trying to protect illegal criminals to get in here with their drugs to kill Americans because this is what the Democrats want to do. So we got activist judges have been overruled. Trump's judges greenlight excess ban on military dudes dressed in dresses. You got that right. See if I can find my mouse here. Appeals court scolds Biden judges and sides with Texas on transgender military ban. We're not putting people in there with, what do they call it? Gender dysphoria. That is a mental case. Anyone that believes you're something you're not at birth, you are a mental case. Any parent that changes a child from their birth gender to whatever the hell they want are mental cases. That's why we continue to tell you, why are they not opening mental hospitals back up? You take the kid, don't separate them. Remember, Democrats and liberals love to say that. You separated the children. Okay, when somebody murders someone and they got kids, put them in jail with their murdering father or mother or whoever it is. Don't separate them. Put them all in prison. It's a mental illness crisis, and the Democrats are using this for their lawlessness. They want the criminals to continue to do what they're doing no matter what, because that is the way they take control of everyone. Gregory, our truck driver extraordinaire over here, got diesel earlier today for $2.80 in Gulfport, Mississippi, with his discount, of course. Holy shit. You all are crazy. Stop and listen. They're crazy. I love it, Marianne. But this is what's going on with this military ban. The judges are finally getting their brains and stopping the mental illness from entering. Who the hell wants some crazy nutcase with an AR or whatever they're carrying in the military now with a weapon? You can't trust them because look who's been committing all these murders and so-called assassinations. Transgender freaks. You don't want them sitting beside you in a foxhole with a gun and they'll freak out and sit there and shoot you because they're pansy-ass waste of a human being because they don't know what the hell they are. They do not need to be in the military at all. They should not be allowed to have guns at all on the streets or anything. They should be made not to have a weapon. This is what needs to happen, period. Well, today we did have some good news. Exactly, John M. At least we ain't batshit crazy like AOC. You got that right, Kurt. That's for a fact. That bitch, along with Jasmine the Rotten Crotch Crockett, they all nuts. Oh, yeah. When we're going to, this is a continuation of the lawlessness and everything from yesterday because it never fails. These people make it too easy to get information and material to talk to you guys about. Oh my God, it's so funny. But the House bill passes a $901 billion military defense bill after Republicans' revolt collapses. You got the rhinos in there trying to vote against it. And I think there was, and I read so many of them, 18 Republicans and 94 Democrats vote no to fund our military. Are you kidding me? This is only one of a couple that votes that we have rhinos out here doing it. They give you the list of rhinos that did this, and I'm not even going to. After 4 Republicans, Annalena Paulina Luna, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Tim Burkett, Lauren Boebert, all changed their vote to no to yes. They voted no first, then they voted to yes. Is this pathetic or what? And those, except for Marjorie Taylor Greene, She's the only rhino I can see out of all of them. Why would they vote no in the first place? I don't know. But this is what our military needs. They need to get the weapons that they need. As simple as that. Crotch ass will fall fast. I hope so, Kat. I think we got her in here somewhere. Oh, yeah, I put her at the end for this. Wait till you see that one, too. All right. Oh, here we go. Another unhinged Democrat. Representative Shri Thunder Fandor, I have not a clue, announces murder-based impeachment articles against Hegseth. This rag-wearing, toupee-looking sumbitch is trying, because he is stopping the crime. The lawlessness is here, guys, right here. You'll hear it. He is trying to stop him from killing these narco-terrorists. Yes. So now he announced articles of impeachment against Hegseth on 2 grounds. Article 2, reckless and unlawful mishandling of classified information. How the hell is that having to do with killing these drug dealers and these terrorists? Where's the other one? I don't see the other one. I guess those are both of them right there. Okay, that makes no point whatsoever at all. This guy's a moron mental case. This is another reason we need mental health hospitals. We start with the Democrats and some Republicans in D.C. and get them some help. Ain't going to help them, but they need to start there. Here we go. Another impeachment from a dumbass Democrat. Get this one. House Democrat introduces impeachment articles against RFK for making people healthier in the United States. This is just the same as, and I think this one is Representative Haley Stevens, a Democrat of Michigan, announced the move on Wednesday, arguing Kennedy has failed his role. He is making people healthier. This is the same as what we did in the prison when I was still there. We would feed the inmates, and we would just feed them this. This was coming from Harrisburg, our main office, sending a menu down of what we feed inmates. They wanted us, and we did it. They wanted us to feed them noodles, mashed potatoes, rice, all kind. It's carbs, right? But the problem is that they're not thinking. You got probably 10% of the inmates that scarf that shit down. But the other 90% of these inmates, they carbo load to go out and work out. And they become monsters. I'm telling you, these guys know how to work their food, and they use it to their advantage. They work out 7 days a week, maybe 2 to 3 times a day. When I was still working there, I could only get in 3 times a day or 3 times a week for about 3 hours a day. These guys work out 7 days a week, 2 to 3 times a day. And when they carbo load like this, they are freaking enormous and strong. It does not work, and that is what's going on here. RFK is making this country healthy because we are the fattest country on this planet. And it's no lie. And it's a fact. We have got the laziest bunch of people that don't want to work out. And I've been trying to work out with all the injuries and stuff that I have, trying to lose the weight. And they make healthy food so expensive you can't afford it. And they make junk food so cheap that that's what they buy. Now, I did read an article earlier today that 6 more states have signed on to stop junk food from being bought with food stamps. I think they got their priorities screwed up. They need to switch that number. You make healthy food cheaper, and you make junk food, and I like junk food, don't get me wrong, but you make junk food extraordinarily high. You got a candy bar, make it $5 a bet. $5 a candy bar. Because then you'll switch it around. Make it so these people on food stamps have to buy healthy. They have to buy salads. They have to buy vegetables. Let them, for God's sakes, let them buy bars of soap so they can take a bath. They freaking stink when you're sitting at the Walmart in the cash register aisle waiting to check out, and they stink because they can't buy soap, they can't buy laundry detergent, or they don't. And that nasty ass smell, they need to take a bath. Oh, yuck. But this is what the Democrats are doing. Have you noticed? Had anybody put out there in chat for me? Has anyone seen anything the Democrats have done for the American people in the past 5 years? Please help me out. Violet Vixen 29 just popped up over here and get her, guys. If you didn't check her show out tonight, she had a great showing again, like always. Check out the Rebel Chick with a Cause, would you? Check it out. She's all over the place. Wherever you're seeing me, type it in. You'll find her. Yes, free soap. That would be a good thing. With every food stamp, you get a free bar of soap as long as you use it. You freaking people stink. Sorry, but that is a fact. All right. Where was I going with that? ADHD kicking in, and I don't even have it. But anyways, yes. I forget where I was heading with that, guys. Lost it when I saw Vic pop in over there. They can't buy that stuff. They just won't. Yeah, right, Tammy. Yeah, and that's the bad part. And I see this real big fat dude in Walmart and with a local grocery store called Giant Eagle from you guys that are out of state here in PA. Dude said, wears the same pajama bottoms, and his whole family, big too, same pajama bottoms, but both stores, same guys, and they're nasty ass, dirty, stinking. Oh my God. And what do they get? I followed them. Oh yeah. The grocery cart is full of junk, and they are big as a house. And this is what they buy. Got some messed up stuff to do. If I could get a hold of RFK, I'd tell him, let's start flipping some prices around. All right, let's keep going. What do we got here? We got Tom Homan. Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely greatest ICE officer, the border czar that we've ever had. Tom Homan looking at Omar's immigration files over alleged fraudulent marriage to her brother, and he's not done. Well, let me listen to this first. This was one of the videos that he was asked about this certain situation. Take a look.
Now that Republicans are back in control, can we expect to see some type of immigration investigation into Congresswoman Ilhan Omar? There was a report, this was a story I broke, and it's since been confirmed that she married her brother and committed immigration fraud. Can you speak to whether or not there's any investigations into Congresswoman Omar's immigration fraud via the marriage to her brother?
Becky.
And whether or not her citizenship could potentially be revoked if you guys also find that she did in fact commit immigration fraud and student loan fraud?
I can't discuss any investigation.
Okay. All right. Well, I figured I would just ask because a lot of people always wonder why we have jihadists serving in Congress, why we have anti-American immigrants serving in Congress who are, perpetuating this open borders mentality.
We're aware of that situation, but I can't discuss it.
Oh, so you are aware of it. Okay, great. So you guys are aware.
No, that guy's, what's that tell you right there? Because he said it right there. I'm not going to discuss ongoing investigations. Bingo! That tells you all you want to know, right? Okay, next article. Homan confirms DHS is investigating whether Omar came to U.S. illegally by marrying her brother. Deep drop mic. There it is, right there. I hope to God they find out that's a fact. They can drag that raghead in by her cuffs and ship her ass the hell out of here. She needs to be out of Congress, period, anyways. And we're not done with this dumb bitch either. We got something right here. Listen to this. Elon Musk accuses Omar of treason over Somalia comments in viral social media posts. This alone should be able to knock her out. But with these Republicans that we have in there right now in these committees that don't do shit, take a listen to this real quick.
jawaabteedu waxay ahayd dawladda Mareykanka waxay ka qabanaysaa wixii annaga aan dhahno dawladda Mareykanka ka qabo waa kalsoonidaas inaan isku qabno annaga Soomaali hadii aan nahay wadankan annaga ku nool wadankan wadankii aan annaga tax ka dhiibno waaye waa wadankii gabar idinka dhalatayne ee Congress ka fadhiso intii aniga aan Congress joogo waddanka Soomaaliya biyaheeda dad kaleeta iyo badeeda dad kale ma qaadanayaan waddanka Mareykankana kuma taageerayo dad kaleeta in annaga ayna dhacaan marka taas ka seexda.
You hear that dumb bitch? That I take that as a threat, a personal threat, right there, saying we're not going to be able to sleep, and the government's going to do what they say. Fuck that raghead little bitch! I tell you what. Oh my God. Yeah, I never get so pissed off in my life. It's unbelievable. Till you have to listen to shit like that, thinking we owe them shit. They are going to be our bosses. That raghead, that needs to go. I want to mention something about the welfare bums over here. And Pat is right. Pat says that they sell their food stamp to get cash and get their nails done and drugs and booze and stuff. And she's absolutely right. There's stores that I know of that and I haven't been into those stores for a while, that take the food stamp. They'll give them like $1 for every $10 that they have. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some of these people get thousands of dollars a month in food stamps. And they'll go and sell them for a couple $100 just so they can do that. And tattoos, Pat. Tattoos is another one. Daniel, you're leaving us? Night, Daniel. Glad you showed up today, man. A Doon Coon language. Yes, exactly. That nasty ass bitch, I tell you what. Something needs to be done, and they should not let up on this at all. Here we go. Exclusive. Millions of illegal immigrants leave the U.S. in record-breaking year under Trump policy. More than 2.5 million illegal criminals have left the USA through deportation and voluntary departure. That is a fact. That's what needs to keep going on. I love it. But there's still, I think, 18 million that they've got to get out of here? It's got to happen. Now, the left, of course, with their lawlessness, are calling for Alito and Thomas to step down. And Trump says, hell no. He says, they are fantastic. This is what they are trying to do. Knew a drug addict that did that all the time. Oh, I'm sure, Joe Public. I've seen it happen before. And I've seen, you guys remember when they had the paper food stamps that looked like little money they had to rip out of a coupon book? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Me and my buddy found some in a grocery cart one time sitting outside the store. They just left the food stamps right there. And that's when they used to sell those things a lot. We need 25 million more out of here. Exactly right, Texas Red. Here's another one. We got DOJ ends race-based rule in civil rights enforcement case. That's just another act of 1964 in the Title IX deal and disparate impact liability stuff. But Pam Bondi is not the powerhouse attorney general that I thought she was. She's not getting anybody indicted. She's not putting anybody in prison. We're not seeing anything. We're not seeing the Epstein files like she promised. We're not seeing none of it. I think they need to get somebody in there with some balls, because she don't have any, that's for sure. Like she made it out to seem when she first took over. She definitely pulled the wool over our eyes. That's for a fact. Exactly, Kurt. That bitch needs to go. I tell you what, Omar is done. And she needs to go as soon as possible. I want to see some accountability from these Republicans. They are so sad and disgusting. It's pathetic. It is. And I hate saying that, but it is a fact that we're not seeing anything being handled. Get this one. DOJ responds to Clinton judge's order blocking access to key evidence in a criminal case against Comey. More activist judges. Hey, see you, Joe Public. More activist judges causing bullshit, stopping the lawlessness. They are not for law and order. And this is where the lawlessness comes into effect too, guys. Every time we turn around. Yo, Mike, what's happening, man? Thanks for stopping by, man. And Becky, if you didn't hear me, I said hi, Becky, in Facebook. And of course, my cousin Mike from West Virginia is in the house right now. Welcome, Mike. Blonde needs fired. Yes, she does, Tammy. Not a big Patel fan either. Yeah, Cash Patel, they are definitely arresting a lot more people in the FBI than under Christopher Wray. But we still they're the ones that have to start putting people in for indictments and stuff. And they've got all the proof, or at least they keep telling us they got proof. That's what needs to happen. And it needs to happen like now. Am I missing something? Am I missing videos? I don't want to miss videos. Oh, I showed you that one already. Nope, those ones I'll show you after we're done here. A couple more here. Democrat appointed educational officials face new scrutiny as feeding our future scandal widens. And Trump is targeting fraud. The legislators found in Minnesota got 30 complaints about feeding our future by conducted one review by 2024. This is where the Somalis have been stealing all the money and sending them over to the terrorists. They've got the proof. Why haven't they done it yet? Now let's go to the Supreme Court, where a moron, and I'm no lie, if you guys watched her confirmation hearings, Ketanji Brown Jackson makes up her own doctrine about experts in bizarre tangent during Supreme Court oral arguments. This dumb bitch has no idea about the Constitution. This he was a professor. He said he had more sophomores that understood the Constitution better than her. If you watched her confirmation hearings, they asked her certain things in the Constitution and she could not answer it. How the hell do you confirm somebody that has not a clue about what's going on? They ask her questions about if this come up on you during the Supreme Court, and she couldn't answer the question. She couldn't answer what a woman is, and they still confirm her anyway. This is the lawlessness you got in here, and she thinks she could just write out her complaint about stuff that the Supreme Court does, and people are supposed to listen to her dumb ass. She's as bad as AOC, Rotten Crotch Crockett, and everything. And speaking of Rotten Crotch Crockett, it appears that Jasmine Crockett just fell for a trap set by the Republican Senatorial Committee. They are begging for her to try and put a run in for a senator seat. Oh, yeah, they were making up polls and stuff, making her believe that she was going to win if she ran for a Senate seat, and that's why they did it. Oh, yes, they were loving this fact that she was running now, because they said this is an easy win for the Republicans. Well, I wouldn't put it too far out there right now because of what's been happening in these mayoral races that we're watching. They are being set up, the Republicans are, to lose next year's elections. They better pay attention to what's going on. But meanwhile, according to Real Clear polling, Corwin finds himself in a tight three-way Republican primary race. The latest polling aggregate shows Corwin and Texas Attorney Ken Paxton tied at 30%. Republican Representative Wesley Hunt of Texas finds himself at a striking distance of 21%. These guys better work their ass off. In Texas, you guys better get on the ball. We do not want that dumbass anywhere near a Senate seat. I'm telling you now. I forgot to turn my light on again. Well, hell, guys, that's it for the articles that I got for today. I got a couple videos to show you guys. Greetings from Mohan Run, West Virginia. Welcome, Mike. I know you're back there. And I got to get down there to see you when I get a chance. This first one comes from John M. This is ICE arresting an illegal criminal, and you will not believe what he was doing. Take a look.
The fact that a police department either missed or overlooked a B2 overstay, which is a federal statute. To me, that's not a good thing.
So he was a visa overstay, but even that, because non-citizens can't have a gun. So how can you be a police officer?
Correct. So I mean, per Chicago, they have a rule from their own police department that all they require is a work authorization. Okay, that's
to
fine.
be a police officer in
Yeah.
Chicago or
That's their
in
requirement.
Illinois.
That's their requirement. But if that's the case, they still cannot ignore the fact that he was overstaying. And that's a federal statute.
Illegal criminal as a cop that's not allowed to have a gun, but he was a cop in Chicago. Oh my God. MAGA 1776, welcome in the Rock. Rock's in here right now and Wimpkin right over here, guys. Welcome, guys. I am not making it through all these comments tonight. 80% of Somalis are on welfare. Yes, Rock. Thank you for that. I did read that too. And that's not only in Wisconsin, guys. You hear what Rock said? 80% of Somalis are on welfare. That is all over the country, guys. They are all on welfare. And then Raghead Omar wants to sit there and tell you that they are the money. They pay the most money in Wisconsin or wherever, Minnesota, ever. They are the reason why Minnesota's doing what they're doing. Get the fuck out of here, you dumb bitch. But anyways, yes, Mike, my cousin Mike needs to sign up for Wimpkin, Wimkin. Sign up and get in Wimpkin, Mike, and join us in chat in there, guy. All right, John, thank you for that one. Here, we got another one from John. Let me see what we got here. Oh, check these drug boats out in Venezuela. Oh, my God. This is why there's so many of them, and they are set up with them. Take a look. They have got those damn things lined up. 6 motors. My bass boat had 1 motor. Holy shit. And it was fast. 6? And those motors look bigger than one on my bass boat. 100% of Somalians are sick as fuck. You got that right there, Colin. You see those boats? How many they got lined up waiting to be blown up? Oh, yeah. They're paid for by Maduro himself right there. Oh, yes. All right, Tom. It's that time of night again, guys. Here we go. Let's see who's the next lucky winner of tonight's prize. Well, I don't even know what the prize is. I don't even know what tonight's prize is. Who do we got over here? Sean Justice and Getters. Sean Justice over there in Getter. What is the prize for tonight? Today, the 10th. Sean Justice wins a body cam. Oh, yes, you do. Sean Justice. Congratulations to Sean Justice over there in Getter. You win a body cam on tonight's Conservative Viewpoint's 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. Congratulations on that one there, Sean. All right, we got time. Yes, we got time. I got to find your address here later here. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out here shortly. But anyways, congratulations again to Sean Justice over there in Getter. I heard that it's dropped to 67 now. They're getting thicker. Wow, that's pretty bad. All right, what else we got? Hey, we got one from Pat here. This is funny as hell. You guys aren't going to want to miss this. Trump is trying to find the tampon Tim Waltz's brain. Take a look.
Well. What is it, Doctor? Did you find something? As a matter of fact, I did, Tim. What did you find? I found your brain. Oh, man, I was wondering where that was. And it looks like it's been down there for quite a long time. Well, can you get it out, or? Unfortunately, no. Your brain has infused with your intestines, and, I've got no choice but to diagnose you with shit for brains. Oh, man, I got shit for brains? I'm afraid so, Tim. Is it curable, or? No, I'm sorry. There's no cure for shit for brains. Well, will I ever be normal again? Sure. People have lived long lives with shit for brains. Really? Yeah, I mean, look at you. You're 61 years old, and look at you.
That was funny right there. Thank you for that one, Pat. That was just too funny to pass up. All right, we got one more here, and this is from Gregory on Wimpkin. This is a COVID, which COVID's not funny. but this is funny. That was funny as hell right there, guys. Guys like that, thanks for that, Gregory. That was just too freaking funny to pass up. I'm telling you what. Hey, guys, don't forget, guess what? Tomorrow, guess what tomorrow is? That's right. It's Throwback Thursday, Christmas edition of the Conservative Viewpoint, guys. Man, you guys got to check it out. Get people, bring them on along with you. Let's have some fun tomorrow, guys. I definitely got some stuff happening. We're going to look at some more Christmas commercials tomorrow. Let me find out where I'm at here. Yeah, we got some more Christmas commercials tomorrow we're going to check out. It's going to be a great time. And I know I got a lot of stuff, but we got to get these Christmas commercials in. This got to bring you back to your childhood and beyond. We got some from the 70s and 80s. And, oh, yeah, there's some great stuff there. And what else we got? Oh, we're going to try to continue on with the Name That, of course, Name That movie, the one we started last week. Oh, yeah, I'm going to try to bring that up. Hopefully it starts off where we left off. So I think I did 3 or 4 because I screwed up one. But we're going to try to get into that. We're going to have a blast tomorrow on Throwback Thursday, guys, so don't miss it. It's going to be awesome. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight, guys. You guys are awesome. Great conversations today. I couldn't even keep up. I love when that happened. You guys are freaking amazing. I can't help myself. All right, let's get back over here. You guys are awesome. So, hey, guys, I am going to leave you with this thought. All right, guys, we've come to the end of the powerful and frankly, what did I write? If you're reading out here the Conservative Viewpoint, I don't know what I wrote there. But we stared down the barrel of a lawlessness, exposed the alleged fraud and money laundering schemes from the Democrats, and demanded accountability, especially on Omar immigration file. We talked about the darkness, but now it's time to talk about the light. You see, the left's entire strategy is to convince us that the law doesn't matter, that corruption is normal, and that your voice is not significant. They want us to turn out the lights on truth and order. But you, the viewers, you are the true counterbalance. Every comment you make in chat, every question you ask, every fact you share, that is the spotlight. You prove tonight that we will not sit down. We will not shut up. And we will not let them extinguish the principles that make this nation great. So as you go about the rest of your week, remember what we talked about tonight. Be a voice for law and order. Be a voice for accountability. And most importantly, be a voice for the truth. And a massive heartfelt thank you to everyone who watched, and especially the ones who participated in chat. You guys are the heart and soul of this show. Now, you won't want to miss tomorrow night's show, guys. We're putting all the political fire aside after the news updates, and we're going to get festive for a super fun Throwback Thursday Christmas edition of the Conservative Viewpoint. It's one of our most popular and lighthearted episodes every week, so make sure you're back here 9 p.m. so you don't miss a single second, because I believe, to me, I love that day. I love putting on that show. It's fun. It's relaxing. We get to have a few laughs, and we get to go back in time and remember when time was so much better. And speaking of Christmas, I know you folks have the best displays in the country. If you have any incredible Christmas pictures of your lights, decorations, or anything, please send them my way, guys. We need more. We want a lot of videos to have for the Tuesday before we go. I think it's Tuesday, before I take the Christmas break. I'd love to share the festive spirit on the show, so make sure you get them to me at the Conservative Viewpoint at yahoo.com, guys. I want them all. Come on, give me one picture at least, and so we can have a great video. And I'm going to get it together while I'm doing stuff, down here. So make sure you get them to me as soon as you can. So until tomorrow, guys, stay safe, stay strong, and keep those conservative viewpoints loud and proud. Good night, everyone. I'll see you back here live tomorrow night, 9 p.m., right after the Rebel Chicks with a Cause. That starts at 7 p.m. So until then, like always, guys, have a great rest of your evening, And I will see you guys back here live tomorrow night for a great Throwback Thursday. Good night, everyone. Have a great evening.